What's up guys, it's Lord Botha here again with another video, and we are one day away from the release of the Borderlands film. The embargoes on critical reviews has been lifted, which means critic ratings are now out for the film, and guess what? They're not good. Look at that Rotten Tomatoes score, just damn! Oof. Single digits, bro. Single fucking digits. And this film actually premiered on Rotten Tomatoes with 10 reviews at 0%. It wasn't until one person came in later with a positive review that it actually raised to 4%. Anybody want to take a guess at who put that positive review in? That's right, it's our resident two brain cells to rub together, Sex in the City side character, bubble-headed blonde reviewer, Grace Randolph.
Dumb bitch.
Hashtag Borderlands movie review. As someone who never played the games, and as a big Cate Blanchett fan, I had fun.
Shut up, silly woman.
But I doubt any Blanchett fans will go and see this if they weren't reviewing it. Fun game, try not to be too much of an asshole if you disagree. She says later down here, I'm referring to the comments on my review, FYI. Because nobody knew what the fuck she was actually talking about when she talked about fun game, try not to be too much of that. What do you mean? Did you actually play the game? What are you talking about?
Stop it. Get some help.
So when I say two brain cell bubble-headed blonde, that's the kind of shit I'm referring to right there. And everybody in the media is now dogging on this movie as they accept that it's going to be an abject failure. This is from GameRanks. Borderlands film garners largely negative reviews. This is from Kotaku. Fucking Kotaku. Hate the Borderlands film? Get the much better games for the price of a ticket. And we also have this from PC Gamer. Borderlands film goes from disaster to farce as the guy who rigged Claptrap says neither he nor the model artists are credited. So that means that both the character model actor and the person rigging Claptrap were not credited in this film. So I guess the only accreditation goes to Jack Black? Jack Black, the guy who was laughing at his buddy's comments a few weeks ago, talking about a certain event regarding a certain former president.
Yeah, that seems mildly inappropriate for a political discussion.
Yeah, he's a great guy to be attached to this film now. By the way, I never understood why film productions pay big budget actors like Jack Black to voice faceless video game characters. I mean, you already have voice actors that do it from the video games. The gamers who play the games are used to those people's voices. So why not just pay those people probably considerably less money to do the lines again?
It's as simple as that.
Now, sometimes we can come to the conclusion that bad critical ratings to films actually mean that it's going to be something good. We know that critics often let their political and philosophical beliefs affect their feelings when they present their critiques. However, I don't think this is one such case. For the most part, it seems like this film is pushing their favorite kind of ideology. This comes to us from Disparu. Borderlands is like someone made a movie after only hearing about movies. Feminist wet dream, Captain Marvel plot, where she discovers she was powerful all along. Villain dies to the line, I have what men like you will never have. Enough. Not funny ever. So it sounds like the film stands on fairly woke feminist ideology. But critics are still dogging on this movie because that's literally how bad this film apparently is. And it's no surprise when none of the characters seem to vaguely match the descriptions of the characters they're playing in the game. Cate Blanchett is about 20 years too old for her role. Jamie Lee Curtis is about 30 years too old for her role. And Kevin Hart is just way too small to play the character he's supposed to be playing. When those character reveals came out, everybody was dogging on them and everybody said that they were completely wrong. And it looks like the plot and just the general flow of the movie support that this movie is pretty much terrible.
It was bad!
I don't foresee a world where the audience score is going to be very much higher than the critic score at this rate. But is there a chance people could go to it and see this, what's being described as knockoff of Guardians of the Galaxy, except done way poorer film and like it? There's a possibility, yeah, sure. It's a possibility like Kim Kardashian giving away all of her wealth and becoming a trad wife to a white preacher, but that's about as much of a hope I can hold out for that. And before I could even get the video out, I had to make an update for this. New numbers have come in, folks, and look at this. The percentage for critics has gone down 1%, but even still, the audience score is now in, and look at that, 54% rotten. Now granted, it does say here fewer than 50 verified reviews, but when you click on it here and you go to all audience score and the top critic score, we can see here the top critic score is a 0% again, and the audience score is a dismal 35. And I think as more reviews come in, this number probably will go lower. Now, it will be interesting to see how they try to spin this. My feeling is they're going to go with the whole review bombing bit again. But it's hard to argue that even at all when the critics themselves are also bashing your film and calling it terrible. But it's clear from these new ratings that are out, both the critics and the audience hate this movie. But anyway, this is just my thoughts on the subject. Got your own thoughts, go ahead and leave them in the comments. If you like this video, go ahead and like, share, and subscribe. If you didn't like this video, I appreciate you listening to all of it. And we'll talk to you again later.